Let's head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Hi, Dave. Jim from Rochester. I just don't understand how we run things. I understand you're going to answer with that was only backups, but like the gentleman said, those backups are what's going to have to play for us some of the time anyways. And all we ever do is we got rid of Harris for one pick. We brought him back. We gave him two, okay? And I never thought he was good when he came back. You're almost better off trying someone else. So I don't know, guys. It's very disheartening. And just a quick question. What was that hat our so-called coach, offensive coordinator, whatever you want to call him, was wearing? Okay, same issue all the time. I know, we'll talk about it, we'll get better, but have some fun.
The backups will have to play, but not all together. I mean, here is a list of the guys that missed the game. Watson, Chubb, Foreman, Hines. So that's your top three of your top four running backs. Cooper and Judy, your top two wide receivers. And then your left tackle, left guard, right tackle, and your starting tight end. So yeah, the backups will play, but not four of them together. And then defense, it's the same thing. Garrett, Smith, Tomlinson, Harris, Owusu-Koramoah, Hicks. So those are all starters. Ward, we now find out, is in the concussion protocol. That's concerning. Newsome, Thornhill. So you played about 5 starters out of 22 total. Again, Tim, there's reason to be concerned. I'm not saying there isn't reason to be concerned. I'm saying you can't make a blanket statement. They were saying they couldn't block anybody. Well, there's a reason. It's because they were all playing together. And you started an undrafted rookie free agent at left guard. Javion Cohn started at left guard.
Yeah, I mean, you went through the list of all those guys, and all but 3 of them are starters on this team right now from day one. And if you look back at that game, Green Bay had Jordan Love playing at quarterback. Then they had a couple high-level starters, maybe a couple high-end backups playing in that game. So Green Bay was playing some of their guys, and the Browns obviously hardly played any of theirs. So naturally, backups are going to look like that against starters. That's kind of just the nature of starters versus backups. That's just how it is. So it's not much of a concern. I mean, bottom line, obviously we know the Browns are very conservative when it comes to protecting their players' health in training camp. They're always going to err on the side of caution. They're always going to be careful, extra careful, because these preseason games really don't mean a lot for the starters outside of, getting back up to speed before the start of the regular season. But bottom line, I mean, just got to see how many of those. The question is how many of those guys would play if it were a regular season game. The answer would probably be the vast majority of those guys that you just showed on that screen would probably be playing if it was a regular season game. I think we can be honest about that.
Right, and my thing is the backups, and I can't argue with you're going to need some backups, but you're not going to need 4 of them at once. If you do, you're in for a long Sunday afternoon or Monday night or whenever the heck you're playing.